everybody, this is your girl Cordnie Ellese, and welcome to my channel on mommyhood and entrepreneurship. And today, I have something very special because today, I must announce, is the last day of my 20s. So I am 29 today, and tomorrow I will be 30 years old. So these are some things that I plan on doing today so that I can start my 30s off right. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to finish editing a few of the last few clients that I have to finish editing. Anybody who I don't finish today, their deadline is not coming up in the next week or so. So I can finish those on Sunday or on Monday or whatever. Today is Friday. So I'm going to finish everyone that I have to have finished immediately. And then I am going to do a few things that I think will be very important just to me as far as growing. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm putting out a search for my first assistant. So I already have a babysitter team who, interchangeably watch my children, but now I need someone who can help me with my workload. I have a couple of different things that I'm working on outside of makeup and photography that I really just kind of need to be able to delegate certain small tasks to. So that's the first thing that I'm doing. The second thing that I'm doing is I am coming up with a plan to where I can work smarter and harder than my competition so that I can grow exponentially. So that's going to be, finding different people who I can contract out to add on to the things that I'm able to do, whether it be with makeup and hair, which I don't do hair, but I do have people who I contract with, or photography and videography, which I don't offer videography, but I do have people that I'm contracting with, just making sure that my network is big and strong so that I can really push out some really nice packages to my clients. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I have made a list of the mistakes that I have learned from in my 20s and even before then, and I'm going to be applying those to my business and really working hard to push those out and push those through. Then I'm going to build something that I would love. So I have found the different parts of my life that I have decided that I don't want to just be the consumer for and that I want to be an owner of. So I've started those projects within the past 90 days, and that's what I'm going to be hiring my assistant to help me out with. But now, as of today, I have everything. They're all in like a forward moving stage. So none of them are pushed out to sell just yet. All of them are in the testing phases and experimental phases. But at the very minimum, I've got the business names together. I've started working on the website. I'm in the process of figuring out which vendors I like and which vendors I don't like. That's why we're testing. And I've been finding my, clients, my potential clients, and establishing the social medias. So the ball is rolling. The balls are definitely rolling. The next thing is I'm going to learn to budget my business the way that they can stand on their own without having to intermingle them with my personal finances. So I'm learning, how to do that. And I also think that I might be bringing in an accountant pretty soon, since things are, moving a little bit quicker than I saw. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I plan to invest. So as of today, I plan on making the decision on which stock will be the first major stock that I buy, not a penny stock and the things I've been doing previously, but I plan to buy my first major stock. And I might not buy it today or tomorrow, but I am going to make the decision on which stock that's going to be, and then I'm going to take the steps in order to actually get that started. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I do a true analysis of the type of people that I have in my circle, and just making sure that everyone who is in my circle is really here for me and here for me in the long haul. I don't really think that there's anybody that I need to let go, but I am just going to do an analysis and just make sure that I'm being a good friend to them, and that I have people in my life who are going to be, just positive influences on my life in general. So I'm pretty much reevaluating that as well. And then the next thing that I plan to do is to start savings accounts for all of my businesses. I want to at least have a couple of $1,000s for all of my businesses on the side that's not going into buying new products, testing new products, having a team and things of that nature, just something that I don't touch, so that if I do need it or need to invest that into something that I can. And then after that, the very, very final thing that I plan on doing, you all, is to just make sure that I am putting me first in my business. So what does that mean? That means that I'm going to do every single thing that I can in my business to make sure that I am the top priority. So in order for me to do that, I won't be paying myself first. I will be pouring that money back into the business. And I will be making sure that that business long term will benefit me the way that I need it to. So that means short term, I'm going to cut me off the radar so that long term I can really benefit from it. And ultimately, these things that I'm going to be putting my spirit into and my heart and soul and my time and my energy into, I'm just going to make sure that they're really going to be things that are going to bring additional happiness, to me and my family. So, money can't make you happy, your businesses can't make you happy, your friends can't make you happy, and things like that. But all of those things can add to the happiness that you already have. So those are the things that I'm doing during the last day of my 20s. I've just been going through and just reevaluating everything and just putting my energy into myself these past 90 days of my 20s, and just making sure that I am being fruitful, that I am contributing to my community, that I am pouring into myself and into my family and into my man and my loved ones, and that just that I'm being fruitful and that I'm being mindful and courteous to not just myself but to the people around me. So I'm happy. I really feel as though I experimented all that I possibly could in my 20s, and my 30s about to be on and popping. Oh, and the very last bonus thing that I do want to do within my 30s, you all, is I plan to start a scholarship for the 2 HBCUs that really changed my life. One of those being the Clark Atlanta University, and then the other being the illustrious Tennessee State University. And so those two schools just really changed my life in such a way that it helped me to become a better woman, a better mommy, an entrepreneur, really self-sufficient. I mean, they just taught me so much in life and career in general, things about people. They connected me with so many people that are just so influential in my life, and I just really thank God for all of those people. So I'm really happy and excited, and I cannot wait. I know this was more of a rant and a celebration video, but I just wanted you guys to be a part of the happiness and joy that I have going on for these things right now. And if you are celebrating anything, just let me know in the comments below. And also, what are you thinking that I can do to just enhance this first year of my 30s? And do you have any tips for these last 10 hours of my 20s? Do you have any tips for me? I will be publishing this sometime within the next hour or so. So just let me know what you have going on, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm like really ready to just turn up and just have a really, really fun time with my man and with my friends, and just get the time to get out and celebrate. So I'm just really happy. So anyway, that's enough. I'm gonna stop ranting and raving, but I'm just so excited, so excited. I love birthdays, y'all. So anyway, feel free to give me a like, a comment, and subscribe, and share this video. That will be the most perfect birthday gift that you could possibly give me, is to like, comment, subscribe, and share. So I appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in with me. We about to get going. Hey, we about to get going. Ciao.